Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy, the Knight of Justice, back again with another power scaling video. In this video, we'll be covering another Dragon Ball character, the Time Patrol most greatest enemy up to date, the all-powerful Mechikabura, or Mechikabura, however you want to say it. He is incredibly powerful, to the point where he should be a likes above beings such as Goku, Trunks, Vegeta, and even Demigra, who is quite powerful in his own right, as I've shown in my previous video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out, it's really good. But without the way, let's just see who Mechikabura is and just how powerful he really is. Mechikabura was a candidate for the position of Supreme Kai alongside Kronika. The two were each gifted with the Toki Toki egg and competed to see who's more successful raising the creature, with the winner being the one who would become the new Supreme Kai of Time. Mechikabura attempted to speed up the growth of his Toki Toki using the dark magic. However, this caused various problems. He attempted to raise a copy of Toki Toki named Doki Doki, but this failed. And this time, Demigra was Mechikabura's underling. Due to a malice or his mischievous, Mechikabura was sealed in a separate space beyond time, where he found the Dark Empire and became the Dark King. Mechikabura was sealed in the crack of time by Kronika. With Mechikabura no longer present, the Dark Empire became the smaller Time Breakers, and became led by Toa, who attempted to revive her former master, her true master, Mechikabura. In the Dark Empire saga, Mechikabura was revived by Toa using the energy stolen from strong people. However, his body is old and became not as well for him to move. Even though he is not at his full power, he is still extremely powerful. At some point in the arc, Dark Broly broke free from his restraints and rampage. Seeing Demon God Toa, and Xenoparagus fail to control Dark Broly, Mechikabura simply laughed at how amusing he was. When Mira and Goku appeared and had a three-way battle between the three, Mechikabura commented that the three of them appeared to have the same amount of power, by viewing Dark Broly, who overwhelmed hero Demon God Toa and was said to be on par with the likes of both Mira and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and he viewed it as an absolute non-threat to him. Keep in mind that even a base Goku takes on a final form Demigra and then fights him as a Super Saiyan. This same Demigra was a threat to not only the Dragon Ball Heroes verse, all time, which has been described as infinite in various forms, but the real world as well. The real world is the player's Feats world, which was threatened by Demigra, and this world viewed the Dragon Ball Heroes verse as fiction. If you haven't watched my Demigra video, like I said before, it's a really good, check it out. I have covered various feats that Demigra has performed and the scaling for him to show how powerful he is. But I will brush up on a few things he has accomplished in his feats. As stated previously, Demigra has transcended space and the multiverse as a whole in order to access the real world. And additionally, the civilians said that the world are required to generate avatars for the use of Hero Switch in order to interact with the video game world, or they just project themselves in the video game world. They are as a higher dimensional entities and normally incapable of directly interacting with the lower dimensions, unless going to the game, right? In the Nintendo Switch version of Dragon Ball Heroes, Super Dragon Ball Heroes, transcending into the real world is referred to as overcoming the barriers between dimensions. Overload the multiverse with the overflowing possibilities, which the number of existing worlds and possibilities was stated to be infinite on multiple occasions. And when he bestowed his power to Kamel, whose mere presence was collapsing the real world and was comparable to the demon god Salas, who literally played the ultimate Mission X and viewed him as a mere fiction. Later assisted the Time Patrollers in the war against the Dark Empire, and should be superior to Rumas, who deflected a Kamehameha wave from Xenogoku. This same Xenogoku, who is comparable, if not stronger, well, comparable to the likes of Demon, like Super or Final Form Demigra. So this will show that Mechikabura would be a lot stronger than the likes of Base Goku, who is comparable, if not stronger, than Final Form Demigra. So he should be a blight above the likes of Xenogoku and Demigra going off of this. But there is more. Upon restoring his youth, Mechikabura remarks that everyone before him, including the likes of Super Saiyan 4 Xeno are like babies in comparison to his power. Keep in mind, like I said before, that Xenogoku was enough to take on Demigra, who overwhelmed Demigra, who was going to collapse the entirety of the Dragon Ball Heroes multiverse and the real world in his base form. Goku fought him in his base form, and then as a Super Saiyan. And then you have the likes of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta being treated as a non-factor to the likes of Mechikabura. On another note, Kamel, when he had the power of Demigra, was threatening to collapse the entirety of the Dragon Ball Heroes multiverse, and Beats world also. But even if you don't want to include Gogeta, this would mean that Mechikabura would scale above the likes of Demigra, Xenogoku, Kamel with Demigra's power too. He also scales above Kronika, who held the power to hold together the multiverse from collapsing, attempting to seal herself and Mechikabura, and the demon realm itself, which is a place beyond time and space, within the time of Lithifra, which is a construct that exists beyond time and is manifested by Kronika herself. At some point after this, Mechikabura simply undone this and was able to control Kronika under his own power, making her his puppet. After this, Mechikabura became so powerful that he summoned the previous defeated demon gods, and having no more use for them, Mechikabura tapped them in these black orbs, which he then absorbed them into himself, getting their powers, taking on his time powers unleashed form. He then headed off to the timeless, now having the power necessary to break the seal in order to enter it, with the attempts of absorbing Toki Toki. Mechikabura became so powerful, it was stated that he absorbed the entirety of time in history itself. Timelines were shown inside Mechikabura as a white speck of fog. At the end, Mechikabura has successfully absorbed the entirety of time in history into himself, and nothing exists anymore. Kronika also stated that time he absorbed was sealed away within him. Due to him having time absorbed into him, he will continuously be able to regenerate night instantly, making him effectively unable to kill, basically immortal. Although he was soon defeated by the combination of Demigra, Super Saiyan God Trunks, and the others combining the attacks, and Xeno Trunks using a fully charged key sword to negate his immortality, and then seal him away back into the eternal Liberta, or however you say that. Seal him back into this space where he once was, and Mechikabura screaming out, he vows he will find a way to escape, and he will return. So, even so, he was sealed away and defeated. Going off of this, Mechikabura is extremely powerful. He will at least, going off of the feats shown and the scaling, he will scale above the likes of Demon God, Demigra, Xenogoku, Trunks, and the likes of other characters like Vegeta, Gohan, and Goten. So, going off of this, to he scales above these beings such as Xeno Goku, Demigra, and Kamel, he will at least be high into Multiversal Plus to at least 5D, or if you want to stretch it more, 6-dimensional. But I believe that Multiversal Plus to High Multiversal Plus or 5D is a really good part for him. But, with that out of the way, if you guys like the video, please hit like, share, and subscribe, and also comment down below. Hit the notification button for more videos. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And before we end this, I will be doing a video on why I do not like doing DC and Marvel comic matchups, and why I come to a conclusion I do not like scaling them that much. But before you guys say anything, I will be doing videos on them, but I won't be doing as much videos on matchups, I would say. So now that I got that clear, I hope you guys understand. I'm not backing away from comics, it's just that I find them, well, I'll explain in the video. But like I said, like the video, like, share, subscribe, comment down below, hit the notification button for more videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.